Hey guys, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on with me. So I am now 17 weeks pregnant. I'm almost 18 weeks pregnant at this point. I'm almost halfway through and I'm super excited. So we found out the sex like 2.5 weeks ago. But we're keeping it a secret. Well, I don't know. My husband doesn't know. We wrote, had my midwife write it down on a piece of paper, and we sent it to my best friend, and he and I have two best friends, I have male and female, and they're working together to put together gender reveal slash baby shower for me back at home. So I'm super excited. I feel like it's a girl, so in my brain it's a girl. Me and my sister have talked about like, well, do you have name ideas for girls and boys? And I'm like, no, I know what the name is gonna be for the girl because I feel like it's a girl. I haven't even considered if it's a boy. Only because in my brain I couldn't be able to take it. And plus I'm carrying this pregnancy totally different. I feel totally different. It's got to be a girl. And I was spot on. I knew it was a boy with DJ. Nobody had to tell me. In my brain it was a boy and it was. So I'm hoping that this time it's the same. Will I be disappointed if it is a boy? I don't think so. I'm going to be happy because I'm going to have another baby, which is great. But I really want a girl. So, and Andres wants a girl, and DJ wants a girl. So, I'm hoping that it's a girl. So I've been feeling pretty great. I switched doctors. So I was seeing a male doctor and I switched to a midwife, and I'm much happier with my decision. It's just more homey. It feels like when I go to the doctor's office, it's more you oriented. So I like having a midwife as opposed to a doctor, because they have the same qualifications. Um, and it's just, I don't know, if you walk into like a midwife's office, it's just more mother oriented. You feel more comfortable. You have, there's like more motherly vibes, the smells, the look. I get an ultrasound every time now. I've seen the baby in 4D already, so I'm really, really excited. And he or she looks like a little human being. So I'm just in awe about the process all over again of creating a human being. Like, it almost is surreal and you don't realize it. And sometimes you kind of take it for granted after you've had one. And when you go through the process again and you're realizing, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Amazing. God has made my body like perfectly because I can grow, develop, and then push out a whole human being that turns into the almost 5-year old that I have now, which is just crazy. So I'm going through that phase, I guess, right now in my pregnancy. So far, I've only gained 9 pounds. So I'm really excited about that. I thought that I would gain more because in my first trimester, I pretty much gained like 8. So I thought that, okay, well, second trimester, I'm probably going to gain more rapidly, which I haven't. I actually lost a pound, which the doctor said is fine. And I think it's just because I've been working out more. My first trimester, I was super sick, but I was still had a really healthy appetite. So I would throw up, but I would eat plenty. So I think that's what it was. I gained most of my weight in my first trimester, whereas this trimester, my appetite is more leveling out. I'm eating a lot more fruits, vegetables, drinking a lot more water, and working out a lot more because I feel up to it. So today I went to gymnastics. I'm still doing gymnastics, guys. I know you guys probably think that is nuts, but my midwife and my previous doctor okayed it. So the way that works is like physical activity for like athletes. If your body's already accustomed to doing it, usually your doctor doesn't have an issue with it unless you're high risk or things like that, which I'm not. So the only thing that I can't do is like tucks, like front tucks, back tucks, anything that involves me somersaulting in the air with no hands, because it increases the chance of me falling on my belly, which of course is what we want to avoid. But I still do gymnastics. I do a lot of things modified. Of course, I can't do the bars. I go on the low beam. I still do trampoline, but I don't do somersaults without the hands. I jump into the pit because the pit is super soft. It's not, it's like jumping into a big cotton ball. So it absorbs everything pretty great. I still do my handstands, forward rolls. I still do back handspring, front handspring, like no problem. And plus, I'm not that big. Like my stomach, honestly, I was really surprised with, and I'll show you guys pictures of my belly. I'm really surprised with how I feel like I'm big only because I've lost the weight and my stomach was super flat. So I see all the subtle differences, but people are just now actually identifying me as pregnant. So I'm happy with that. My waist is staying pretty small because before with my son, I got wide. Whereas this time I'm not wide. Like all my pants still fit. It's just I have the what is it? The little mommy belt where you have the buttons for the belly, just for the belly, and but everything still fits my waist. Nothing is tight. Nothing is like I can still fit them just fine. All of my jeans, I just put on the little mommy belt for to accommodate for the belly, but that's about it. So so far so good. I'm really excited with this pregnancy, which is why I'm convinced it's a girl, because with my son I was like gigantic. When I say gigantic, I gained 80 pounds during pregnancy with him. So I gained about 26 pounds per trimester. So if you can imagine, I was already pretty large at this point with my son. It's so to be still relatively small in my arms, I see the biggest difference in my arms. Like I've been using my weights. I also signed up for I walk a lot now. So I signed up for this service just because I already was doing like a dog service like on the side. Because a lot of you don't know, but I teach. So on the side, I sit and walk people's dogs. I've been doing that for like a year now, and I really like it. Because before I was doing like Uber on the side, and it began to be a little tiring, and so I was trying to find out something else that I could do that was like would make me good extra money, but enabled me to be able to create my own schedule. So I do Rover and Wag. And so I just started Wag. I was always doing Rover, but Wag is a little more high volume for the walks. And so what I do is I get to pick my schedule with Wag and I click on a walk. And I really did it because I wanted a reason to be getting out and getting some cardio in, because I refuse to do cardio at the gym. So I figured if I'm getting paid to walk dogs, then I will be walking a lot. And boy, do I tell you, I've been walking a lot. I have the, it's a Fossil smartwatch, and then it tracks my steps and things like that. I mean, I'm taking like 16 to 18,000 steps a day walking these animals. So, I mean, in miles, I'm probably walk an average of 4 miles a day. So that's definitely helping me to stay in shape and to stay fit also during my pregnancy. And I'm doing gymnastics 1 or 2 times a week. It just really depends because gymnastics is in the afternoon, and sometimes I get really bad round ligament pains. And it's just no good. And so I can't physically walk, let alone do gymnastics. So, my son is over there playing a game. I think he just lost. Uh, but so that's pretty much what's been going on. So I went to gymnastics today. I walked 2 dogs today, and I went to the pool. So I still have my bikini on right now. So I went to the pool, and that's what we were doing today. We're spending a lot of family time together, which is great. So far so good. The second trimester is fabulous. I feel fabulous. I feel like I look fabulous. I'm very happy. I am ready to meet this little person like so bad, and but I know I have to wait patiently so that he or she can cook, preferably as she can cook all they need to cook so that they be happy and healthy when they come out. So I'm really excited. I'm really nervous about the dynamic shift in our family of having, you know, 2 kids, and we're going to be family of 4. I'm kind of nervous about that because our family dynamic now is really kind of easygoing. It's not stressful, in my opinion, and it's relatively, you know, easy to deal with. We function just like
I'm right here.
naturally. Yes, you're right there. DJ, why do you always got to be in the mix? Okay. But we function quite easily. So I'm just hoping and praying that this addition is just going to fit smoothly into our family dynamic, and just as DJ did, and that we will be even happier, which I'm confident that we will. It's just, I don't know whether that's like a common thing to worry about. But other than that, I'm feeling great. I'm really, really happy with the fact that I'm feeling great and that I'm not feeling crappy. So, yeah, that's just an update on what's been happening. Update on the baby. So the baby shower slash gender reveal will be in June. Um, I wanted to be the last week of June, but I think it was a scheduling conflict. So it'll either be the last week of June or the first week of July, which is, it seems like it's so far away, but it's not. Oh my goodness. Oh, and my midwife, they changed my due date based upon the baby's measurements. So apparently the baby is measuring a week ahead of my last menstrual cycle. So they changed the baby's due date. They never did that for DJ, so I didn't know that that was a thing. But they did. So the new due date is September the 19th instead of September 23rd. So whatever. That's just a week sooner that I get to see my baby girl or baby boy. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited to keep you guys updated. I'm staying fit. I know I haven't been as like in your face with everything that I'm doing. It's just pregnancy sometimes can be such a sensitive thing, and I'm really sensitive this pregnancy. Like I'm really, like, I thought I cried a lot with TJ, but I will literally be sitting here and just start crying. Like, nothing happened. I just cry. And I don't know why. So, that combined with such an active, busy lifestyle between, you know, my passion, teaching, the side jobs, which I equally love. I stay so busy, and then I work online as an academic coach. So it's just I stay so, and then I have work to do that's due tomorrow. I just stay so busy, and then working out and trying to stay fit, and then spending time with my family. It's just so much, and being pregnant, that I haven't had the time to give you guys in the face like what we're doing. But I promise you, I am making strides to change that. So just bear with me, and I'll keep you guys updated every step of the way. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all the likes on my videos, for subscribing to my channel, for following me. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.